College isn't for everybody, but it certainly can be good for a lot of people. I always mention that before you go to college, you need to check your ROI, right? We need to see what your return on investment is based on how much you pay to go and how much you can make off your degree. But for some people, a lot of people actually, you can go to college for free. It depends on your income level, right? I know in the United States, in America, in California, there's a Board of Governor fee waiver that you can apply for where they waive the fee for your classes. So you're going to class for free. And then there's another program through financial aid where you apply there and you get paid money to go to school. You get paid for your books because books are expensive and they just keep going up. Even though the professors are, they're making a book and then the next semester it's a new edition, they just change like 2 words in the book. They make you buy the newest one so they can, sometimes the professor is the author of their own class book, which is genius for them. They just collect more royalties and they know the students have to buy it. But FAFSA gives you money for that. So my friend's going to school, he's getting roughly $3,000 every semester. There's 2 semesters a year. But that's based on his income, right? His family's total household income. He applies for financial aid, he gets $3,000 on top of the fee waiver for classes. So maybe he spends like, I don't know, every semester it's like $500 on books, 2 semesters. Well, this is only for 1 semester, so $500 on books, and then, gas, transportation, food. He's still left over with quite a bit of money. So he's essentially getting paid to go to school. Now, a lot of people, surprisingly, don't even know that these programs exist. They think that you have to get a scholarship, you have to be a genius, you have to have some sort of special ability, but you don't. If you haven't already, if you just don't know about this, type in FAFSA on Google, look it up, look up programs, talk to your school counselor and see what you can do. Because if you are gonna go to college, you might as well maximize your ROI. And if you pay nothing, if it's free, you're making nothing but profit. You can get any degree, and if you don't make money from it, oh well, the only thing you lost, 4 years of your life, but you probably had a great experience, right? You learned a lot.
What? I'll be right there!
But let's talk about what degrees you should actually get, all right? Let's talk about what's actually going to make you money from college so you don't waste your time. If you're thinking about what to major in, you're thinking about what to study in school, don't waste your time on liberal arts, gender studies, okay? I'm gonna give you the big 4 degrees you should focus on if you wanna make money from college. Number 1, all right, engineering. Engineering will typically pay anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000 a year right off the bat when you have your 4-year bachelor's degree. If you're going to school for free with financial aid, you're paying 0, just 4 years of your time to earn $50,000 to $80,000 base salary wherever you work. My opinion, that's actually a good deal to go to college, right? Engineering is a great one. Second, accounting. With accounting, you'll start off roughly the same as an engineer, probably between $40,000 and $60,000. You start off a little bit less, but still great earning potential. Depends on what you like more. You like engineering, you like accounting. I did a 2-year degree in engineering, and then I didn't want to be in college forever to get the bachelor's. I switched over to accounting. I got more interested in money. Clearly this channel is all about money. I switched over to accounting. I graduated with this degree. And I could easily get a job paying anywhere from $60,000 upwards now. Third one would be a lot longer. Okay, I don't know if you can, lawyer. Okay, that says lawyer. Can you see it? Yeah, I hope you can see it. It says lawyer, right? That's a 4-year degree in like sociology, criminology, some sort of major, and then another 3 years of law school. So this, you're actually going to have to get into debt because I know, at least in the US, college is covered if you have a certain income level and below for undergrad, but for a 3-year law school, anything graduate, you're going to need a scholarship or probably pay out of pocket. So this, really consider the amount of money you're going to spend becoming a lawyer and hopefully see if you can make that money back. If not, it depends, because a lot of lawyers are entrepreneurs that have their own offices, their own thing, and they make a ton of money. And then there's a lot of lawyers that have no jobs and are working valet gigs with a law degree because they just can't find work. It all depends on the person. And the last one to go to school for is clearly pretty obvious. Doctor or some sort of surgeon, right? Some sort of specialist. Or same thing would fall under this category would be dental, right? Anything health. This long time, right? If you want to be a doctor, you might be able to get that 4-year undergrad free. Then you got to go to medical school for another 4 years, huge debt for that, and then 3 years of residency. If you're for doctors, when you get into residency, you'll start making like 40, 50K a year. That'll help you out a little bit, but that 4-year medical school on average is like $300,000 in debt, which sucks. If you started this like you're perfect, you started at 18 and you finished every single year on time, you see you're 18, you move up to 22 with a bachelor's, you're 26 after med school, you do 3 years of residency, you could be 29 years old if you start at 18 and be a doctor. That's probably the youngest doctor you'll ever see, 29-year-old doctor. Unless you're one of those people that graduated high school at 16 and then you finish at 20, 24, then you'll be 27 years old as a doctor, right? But $300,000 in debt. Let's think of the ROI on that. And how much does the average doctor make a year? I don't know, let's Google it. So the average annual salary according to Google is $182K, $182,000 a year. So in roughly 2 years, you'll pay off your entire med school education right here. And in residency, if you had been earning 50K a year, really it'll be 1 year of work. So you could be 30 years old essentially, right? You can be 30 and debt-free making $180,000 a year. Because during residency, you pay off $150 and after 1 year, you pay off $180. Now, obviously, I'm assuming you have zero expenses for living and you spend all your paychecks and money directly paying off the loan, which you should definitely do, especially if there's a high interest rate. I don't know what the interest rate would be for a doctor loan, for a medical school loan, but that should be your main focus. Once you do that, you're 30 years old, you're making good money, you're a doctor, you're saving lives, you should be extremely happy. Doctors have great schedules. They work 8 days a week, some doctors, 24 hours a day, no sleep, but then they get 7 days off, 6 days off. I don't know what the exact thing is, but yeah, another reason to go to college. So besides engineer, accountant, lawyer, doctor, most degrees, useless, okay? This is gonna cause a lot of hate. I don't know, people are gonna disagree and talk about all these other degrees, but for the most part, if your degree is not in something technical that is in high demand, like you just studied kinesiology, right? And kinesiology is great. You could still become a doctor off kinesiology, but if you just get a bachelor's in kinesiology and you just stop there, what are you gonna do, like teach PE or what? Like you've gotta continue from there. You gotta maybe be a physical therapist. That's all under the medical category. But those are the 4 biggest categories. If you're thinking about going to college, you don't know what to do, consider those 4 that I just showed you. Try to focus in one of those umbrellas. That's where you're gonna make the most money, the most return on your investment. Everything else, sorry to say the sad truth, waste of time, yo. Don't waste your time. I don't want you to waste your time. I want you to pick the right degree and go to school. If your family is broke, you're not making any money, the system's set up for you to go for free and get paid. So yeah, college isn't bad for everyone. It's not a total scam. If you know what you're doing, it can be a great thing for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like if it helped you out in any way. Share it with someone that's going to college right now, that's thinking about going to college, doesn't know what to major in, and I'll see you in the next one.